let us try to understand the 108 characters of humans. In order to understand the 108 characters of human, you have to know that there are 27 nakshatra, and in every 27 nakshatra, there are 4 padas. So pada means the angle of nakshatra. So every pada is almost equal to 3.2 degree of every nakshatra. So since there are 27 nakshatras, and since each nakshatra has 4 padas, it will be 27 into 4, that is 108 characters. So the character represents the behavior of the human. That is, some humans are kind, some are angry, egoistic, some are materialistic, some are lusty. So it all depends upon your nakshatra and which pada you belong to. So this way you can categorize the humans as are they spiritual or not spiritual. For example, in the 108 characters of human, the second set, that is the second 54 characters of human, are kind of going to the spiritual path. They have started their journey towards the spiritual path, and when it is near the 108, they are very spiritual, and they have opened YouTube channels for spreading spirituality like me. So that's what the characters means. Characters means the sukshma sharira of every human, that is the astral body, how they behave. Whereas the 84 lakh incarnation means the shape of the consciousness, which shape it assumes. For example, in the 84 lakh incarnations, consciousness assumes different shapes like dog, cat, a wolf, elephant, human, etc. And in every incarnation, every species, there are 108 characters, that is the sukshma sharira, that is the astral body. And it all belongs to matrix. The 84 lakh incarnation, the 108 characters, everything belongs to the matrix itself. That is, me talking to you regarding coming out of the matrix is also a part of the matrix only. That is how it is designed. That is how the matrix is designed. Initially, the first characters, that is Ashwini, Bharani, Krittika, Rohini, Mrigashirsha, Ardra, Punarvasu, Pushya, Ashlesha, Magha. So these nakshatras represent very materialistic nature. That is, they are egoistic, materialistic, and they just think about money, fame, power. So their Manipura chakra is very active, due to which they only think about that. But as soon as it goes near the last side, that is the next 54, that is Hasta, Chitra, Swati, Vishakha, Jyeshtha, Moola, Purva Ashadha, Uttara Ashadha, Uttara Bhadrapada, Purva Bhadrapada, Revati. So when it goes to the last nakshatras, it's becoming spiritual. Slowly they are trying to find out what is the meaning of life, what is the purpose of life, why have I come here. So they think about that. Whereas Ashwini, Bharani, Krittika, Rohini don't think about this only. They are like enjoying material life because they just started the game. That is, they just got the human body after chimpanzees. So when chimpanzees get their first human body, they are not thinking about spirituality. They think how to earn money, how to find a mate, how to make children. So they are only thinking about that animalistic aspect. Whereas the last nakshatras are thinking about how to escape the matrix. So all belongs to the matrix. That is why spiritual knowledge is kept a secret, because if spiritual knowledge is open to everyone for the Ashwini, Bharani, Krittika, Rohini, Mrigashirsha, Ardra, Punarvasu, Nakshatras, then what will happen is even they will feel vairagya, and they will also try to leave the matrix. When they leave the matrix, then the society will not be there. Everyone will go extinct. That is why spiritual knowledge is kept a secret, and it is only meant for the last nakshatras like Purva Ashadha, Uttara Ashadha, Shravana, Dhanishta, Shatabisha, Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada, Revati, and I belong to the Revati Nakshatra. Now I will teach you in this video how to calculate your character in the 108, where your character belongs to. Okay, I will give an example. Let us say a person is born on Vishakha Nakshatra. So Vishakha Nakshatra represents the 16th Nakshatra. So what he has to do is, and also Vishakha Nakshatra with Pada 2. Let's say he is born on Vishakha Nakshatra, Pada 2. So I'm talking about where the moon is, because moon represents the subconscious mind. So the person is born on Vishakha Nakshatra, Pada 2. So now how he has to calculate his character number. So in order for him to calculate his character number, first he has to see where the nakshatra, which number the nakshatra belongs to. So Vishakha belongs to the 16th nakshatra. So he has to minus 1. So 16 minus 1, it will be 15. So after he gets 15, he has to multiply it by 4, because every nakshatra has 4 padas, right? So he has to multiply the 15 into 4. So it will be 60. So after multiplying, he has to add the pada. That is, since he is born on pada 2, it will be 16 minus 1, 15. 15 into 4, 60. 60 plus 2, 62. So he belongs to the 62nd character of human. So he is slowly starting his journey towards spirituality. He has not yet started completely. He is little materialistic, at the same time he is spiritual also. So that's how you can determine your character number. Let us take my example. I belong to Revati Nakshatra Pada 2. So since Revati belongs to the last nakshatra, that is the 27th nakshatra, what I have to do is I have to minus 1, 26, into 4 will be 104, and Pada 2. So 104 plus 2, that is 106. So I belong to the 106th character, which is nearing the ending of human incarnation. I'm soon becoming the astral being. So I'll give you the formula. Nakshatra number -1 into 4 plus pada number. Again I'll repeat. Nakshatra number -1 into 4 plus pada number. So I will put it in description, this formula. You can use this formula to get the character number so that you can analyze your spiritual journey, how much sadhana you have to do. For example, a Revati Nakshatra, 27 Nakshatra, they need not do too much sadhana. They can do just the 3-4 months sadhana and they can be like Swami Vivekananda. So that is the power of the last Nakshatras. They are very spiritual because they have come so many lifetimes on earth. Whereas people who are belonging to the 15th, 16th, 17th Nakshatra, they have to do a lot of sadhana so that in their next life they can achieve Nirvikalpa. Or if they do very much sadhana in this life also, they have the capability to go beyond. Ashwini, Bharani, Krittika, you leave. They are enjoying. They are enjoying earning money, having sex, making kids. So they are enjoying all that materialistic stuff. So don't disturb them. So they are the part of society which is functioning. So if we disturb them, right, the society will stop functioning. So we have to not disturb them. For example, let's say I dated a girl who belongs to Ashwini, Bharani, Krittika, Rohini, all that first 12 nakshatras. Then the girl would run away from me because she will be so sick of my spirituality. She would think I am a creep because that has happened so many times with me. That is, whenever I talk about spiritual stuff, whoever belonged to the first 12 nakshatras, those girls ran away from me. They were like, please stop your spirituality, I will go away. So they were of that attitude. So you have to not judge yourself that time. You have to think, why is this happening? Why are girls running away from me? So when you think, you will realize that since you are on the last 12 nakshatras, you have to find your nearest nakshatra. That is, you have to find maybe Uttara Bhadra. For example, mine is Revati, right? So I have to find Uttara Bhadra. Similarly, you, if your nakshatra is Uttara Ashadha, you have to find your Purva Ashadha or the nearest nakshatra. If you are Punarvasu, you have to find your Pushya nakshatra. If you are Ashwini, you have to find your Bharani. If you are Hasta, you have to find your Chitra. So every nakshatra has to find their nearest nakshatra so that their compatibility will be there. The water will blend with water, the fire will blend with fire, air will blend with air, earth will blend with earth. So you have to find your nearest nakshatra and not try to force others to act like you. Nobody is same, everyone are different. You have to not judge others, at the same time you have to not judge yourself. You have to find your mate and forget about the rest of the world, because rest of the world you have to not care. You have to make your nearest nakshatra the absolute one and love her or him very dearly, because you both are same. So since there are 27 nakshatras, you have to find maybe the nearest 4 or 5 nakshatra. For me, since mine is 27 nakshatra, I have to find within those 7 nakshatras. I have to not go to the first 20 nakshatras. If I go to the first 20 nakshatras, they will be completely materialistic and I will not like them. Similarly, they will not like me back and it will be a chaotic relationship. So you should also keep a range, maybe 3 or 5 nakshatras here and there. If you are 16th, you have to keep that range. I will find someone between 15 and 20. I will not find someone beyond this range. This maybe 5 nakshatra range you have to keep and find your nearest nakshatra. And not judge others, at the same time not judge yourself. You are a beautiful species who is unique. Okay, not very unique. We are just 108 character. So nobody is unique, guys. We have just 108 characters. And you have to know that this can be proved also. For example, let's say you met a friend in your childhood and you met a friend, different friend in your adulthood. But sometimes you feel like that the friend whom you met in the adulthood and the one whom met in childhood have similar features. You feel like they have same energy because they belong to the same nakshatra and pada. Only when they belong to same nakshatra and pada, they have the same nature. That is why you felt they are familiar or similar or same energy, same vibration. So you feel that because there are billions of people on earth, but all the billions of people are restricted with the 108 characters. Nobody is beyond the 108 characters. Even if I say, right, no, I am spiritual, I am beyond astrology, I am still inside the matrix only. I am doing exactly like how the 106th character should be acting. That is spiritual, teaching, everything. Same way I am acting. I am no different from the matrix. So the matrix is beautiful. It has created everything, all spiritual people, materialistic people. The only thing is we have to not judge. So I would suggest you the same thing. That is, you find your nearest nakshatra and love that person very dearly. Forget about the rest of the world, so that you will live a very fulfilled life and you will not be angry lusty or anything, because if you don't find if you don't find your mate, what will happen is your ego will start developing. That is, you will feel like the whole world hates you, the whole universe hates you, nobody likes you, God hates you. You feel that because you didn't find your right person. So don't let that ego develop inside you. Don't think everybody hates you. Nobody hates you. There are people who like you also, but you have to find that nearest 5 nakshatra. In order for to find what you have to do is you have to do sadhana. Sadhana of whom? You can try sadhana of Ma Kali, Vishnu, Narayana, Bhairava, or anyone, or Ganapati. So there are all forms of deities, and every deity has their desire nature. For example, Kali has Kamakala Kali, that is a desire, whoever, which Kali brings your desire into manifestation. That is, for example, let's say you are not getting your soulmate, let's say you are not getting the nearest nakshatra in your life. So what you have to do, you have to pray for that Ishta Devata, maybe Kamakala Kali, the desire Kali, and she will bring that person into your life. You can pray to Vishnu, Shiva, anyone. They will see that you two people will meet in life, and you will lead a happy and fulfilled life instead of a chaotic life full of fights and ego. So don't let ego enter your life only. Whenever ego enters life, everything is ruined. That is, a lot of fights, domestic violence, and divorce. All that happens because of not meeting your nearest nakshatra. So that is why you have to find, you have to pray to the deity such that you get your right mate, and not don't depend on astrologers. Don't depend on astrology. Astrology is just a science. Science will not help you. Only multi-dimensional intervention will help you. Multi-dimensional entities like Kali, Krishna, all those powerful entities will see that you get your mate. But only thing you have to do is remove the ego part. You have to tell them, Amma, I want Uttara Bhadra. Please bring Uttara Bhadra in my life. For example, mine nearest nakshatra is Uttara Bhadra, right? You have to beg Mahakali, Amma, please bring Uttara Bhadra into my life, because she will also be spiritual. That is why you should be like, I will take care of her very dearly. I will not let my ego come in the middle. Please bring her into my life. So Mahakali will do something in the physical realm that you two people will meet. Similarly, you have to do for yourself. If you are Punarvasu, you have to find the nearest nakshatra, that is Pushya. If you are Hasta, you have to find Chitra. If you are Magha, then you have to find your Uttara Phalguni or Purva Phalguni. Or if you are Ashwini, you have to find your Bharani. If you are Uttara Ashadha, you have to find your Purva Ashadha. If you are so yeah, I hope you got my point. I don't know the nakshatra by heart, but I'll put the nakshatra list in the description. You can check it out, which is your nearest nakshatra, and how to check your nakshatra. You have to install Hindu calendar app. It might be in your Play Store or Apple Store or wherever. And after installing Hindu calendar, you have to put your date of birth, time of birth. After you put date of birth, time of birth, you will get your nakshatra and pada. You have to see which nakshatra and which pada. Once you find your nakshatra and pada, you have to go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT, this nakshatra belongs to which number. ChatGPT will give you the ranking of the nakshatra. This belongs to 6th number, 7th number, or whatever in the 27. Then you have to use the formula that I mentioned in the previous section of the video. So I'll mention the formula in the description, and you have to use that formula to get the number in 108 characters, and you have to find that range. And you have to, after finding that range, where your kind of characters are matching, you have to ask Mahakali that, Amma, I want these characters, these nakshatras in my life. I want only these nakshatras in my life. Remove all the other nakshatras from my life. So Mahakali will see that you will not be surrounded by materialistic people or whoever you don't like. Mahakali will see that you will get friends, relationship of your own category. So this is a very big problem, guys. That is, we are not surrounded by right people. Like some spiritual people are surrounded by materialistic people, and they'll not like their life. So that is why you change your life. By bringing in only the people near to your nakshatra. So beg Mahakali or beg your Ishta Devata to bring like-minded people in your life and shoo away all that different mindset people from you. It's not selfish, guys, to have people of your mentality around you. It's not selfish. It is why you are here, right? You are God. You have come from absolute zero to experience love. You have not come from absolute zero to experience hate. So don't think that you deserve suffering. All of you deserve love. So be surrounded with like-minded people. Have fun with them. Yeah. I hope I have brought some light to your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.